Hello, my people. Long time no see. So today I'm here to talk about the events that have been happening in the Bitcoin ecosystem and how it is affecting miners, and more like deliberate and give my own opinion on how this is going to affect Bitcoin mining going forward. So today I'll be showing you guys. I'll be talking a lot, showing you what a meme pool is and doing a lot of explanation. And also I have a machine that I want to on and also test run for people that want to see it. So guys, come with me. All right. So based on the fact that Bitcoin halving event took place a couple of days back, about 2-3 days ago, and a lot of people have been expecting, in fact it is normal that after every Bitcoin halving, the reward per block is divided into half. Before now, about 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, it was 6.5 BTC per reward block. So that means if you're a miner and you can find one of these blocks, you would have made about 6.5 BTC. That is encompassing the transaction fees and the subsidy, which is the brand new Bitcoin that comes in. So let me briefly explain something that a lot of us, we get it twisted. So they say, what is blockchain? So if you see these diagrams here, there are blocks and then they contain transactions. Those transactions are transactions that happen within this time frame in the Bitcoin ecosystem. That is sending, receiving, trading, anything at all that could happen on the Bitcoin network. All those transactions are being stored in this block, and every block takes precedence from the previous block. That is why it is called blockchain. So blockchain is simply the storage of financial or cryptocurrency transaction in blocks that take precedence from the previous one. So that's why it's called a blockchain. And then Bitcoin mining is the process of using these machines, computational powers, to solve the mathematics that these diagrams are being encrypted in. And that mathematics, we call it cryptography. So it's simple. So Bitcoin mining is the process of using this to solve this, and then you get paid in Bitcoin. So as I was saying, before now, a lot of people were looking at, after halving, mining might not be profitable again because the reward is going to be divided into two. So from 6.5 BTC, we went down to 3.125 BTC. But something very unprecedented happened. A lot of people didn't see this coming. And what was that? Runes protocol. So Runes protocol is an ecosystem that allows developers, that allow builders to be able to deploy projects, to deploy tokens, just like what happened on the Ethereum blockchain, which actually made Ethereum to be very, very profitable, because as a result that people could build different products on the ecosystem, a lot of transaction fees was accumulated, which was going to the miners. So now, before now, Bitcoin was just a store of value where you just buy Bitcoin and hold it, just like you buy gold and hold it. But because as a result of BRC20 token and this particular protocol, you realize that one can now build a product, just like people built Doge, just like people did meme coins like Shiba on the Ethereum network. People are now doing tokens on the Bitcoin network. So because as a result of this has an amount to accumulation of transactions, and people put in high gas fee so that they will be the first person to actually acquire a particular asset on the Bitcoin network. So now this is actually a very, very lucrative thing that's happening on the Bitcoin network that will allow a lot of people to come on the Bitcoin network, build things, grow, and this is going to result in transaction fees. So as a result of this, after the halving, the first block had about 12 Bitcoin in transaction fees. This was as a result that on the halving day, Runes protocol was launched that same day. So a lot of transaction accumulated and increased the transaction fee so that anybody that found the block made money. So since then, we have noticed that though it was very high on the first 48 hours, but it has been reduced in over time. But with the concept of what we saw on the Ethereum network before they moved from proof of work to proof of stake, if that should happen on the Bitcoin network, it will make Bitcoin mining very lucrative. So let me show you guys something. For example, you see this block that was just mined 1 minute ago. It already has a transaction fee of 2.3 Bitcoin. Then if I click on it, you would realize that it is a total of 5.5 Bitcoin, which after halving, we are not supposed to have this amount as a reward block, because the reward per block is a combination of transaction fees and brand new Bitcoin, because as a miner, every Bitcoin that you get is brand new, no signature on it. But now, instead of us getting 3.125, we are seeing that we have up to 5.51. Sometimes, let me show you some of, like this particular block, we have up to 31 Bitcoin in transaction fees alone. So 31 Bitcoin, and all these diagrams that you're seeing here that I read, those are blocks that have not yet been solved. Those are blocks that are transactions are still accumulating. Those are blocks that these machines have not yet found. So that means over time, this might pass 31, this might pass 1.5. If you see, it is counting, it's accumulating. So that at the end, when the machine finds it, and then they are going to add the subsidy, which is the brand new Bitcoin, to the transaction fees, and that will become the whole reward per block. So yes, it is still very lucrative to become a Bitcoin. In fact, it is actually one of the best times to come into Bitcoin mining. And as a result of halving, we are no longer selling S19 90 terahash. We are no longer selling Wattminer 110 terahash. We are doing between 120, 126 to 200 terahash, so that we can give our clients the best and the most efficient machine to be able to, get the best incentive in this very competitive market. This is our last machine that we are giving out. This S19 90 terahash, Wattminer 110 terahash. These ones are going out. This is the last stock. So any other person that you're getting machine, we are giving you between 120, 126 up to 200 terahash, so that you can be able to maximize this opportunity that is coming. Because be it that rooms stays the test of time, trust me, Bitcoin mining is going to be very, very, very lucrative. So guys, our DM is always open for a lot. I cannot really say much because I'm time constraints. So if you have any information or anything you want to know at all regarding Bitcoin mining and the blockchain, please, my DM is open. You can always reach out. So after this video, I'm going to do a video testing one of these machines using nice hash. So guys, stay tuned. Ooh.